Dude, you can't even compare this to Mike's run. Mike had a weapon when he did this at 5 million times speed. No, there goes my souls. Rip.
Ripperino.
But yeah, you can't, like, they're totally different runs. Like, mine is I can't do damage to the boss, and his is everything's super fast. Very different, but similarly challenging runs, I think. I don't know. Have you done a Soul Level 1 run, Mike?
No, my one attempt, like, years and years ago ended at the gargoyles. I should try one, though.
At the gargoyles? Yeah, man, that part is easy.
And then I turned into a Soul Level 12 run, and I used it to...
Oh, that, yeah, okay. I remember you telling me about the Soul Level 12 run. I don't remember hearing about how it
Yeah, no, I got to
that.
gargoyles, and I immediately was like, okay, not gonna happen. Like, when you got to the gargoyles and realized it was super fun, I realized it was too much for me at the time. I've beaten Dark Souls like 15 times since then.
Okay.
Probably more than that, actually.
Oh, what am I doing? I'm fucking meleeing Ornstein. I'm taking your stupid advice.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Ornstein, get over here. Maybe I should go back and upgrade my pyromancy flame.
Dude, I'm telling you, that would, I don't know, that would make some shit happen. I don't know, that, now
It
you
definitely
lost all your
helped.
souls, though.
Yeah. But, like, I have a bunch to eat.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, I couldn't get those souls back anyway. They were lost as soon as I entered the boss fight for the first
Well,
time.
you could bone out.
There is no way you can bone out in front of Ornstein and Smo. They'd eat you.
You can Estus. Bone takes about as long as an Estus, isn't it?
No, it takes like 2 times as long as an Estus.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit, Green is alive, also face cam.
Yeah. Both of those things are true.
Solaire, no Kappa.
Yeah, if I get super frustrated, then I'll do Solaire, but I still at this point feel like this is possible.
It's definitely possible. Like, if you hadn't gotten fucked on that last run, like... Fine.
I think that might have been 1000% my fault, though.
It was certainly, like, there was things that probably could have been done, but, like, it's unrealistic to expect you to, on the first attempt, like, know exactly what to do
Yeah.
in this
Yeah, I don't remember how to fight Super Smo, which is weird, because, like, when I did my Black Knight Greatsword run, it was, like, easy first try, and I did it by cheesing him on the pillars. I don't know why it didn't work that well that time, but... Pyro plus 15 is pretty good at Soul Level 1. You can eat all of them because you don't really need a new weapon. Yeah, exactly. I can eat every boss soul. Every soul I've found. It doesn't fucking matter at all. Yeah, lots of patience, little luck. Yeah, I can probably do this for another hour before I get, like, mad about it. And I probably will honestly end the stream if we go for another hour, because I will be sleepy by that point.
Nobody wants to be sleepy and mad.
No, that's the worst combination.
I don't know. I feel like semen on pizza would be the worst combination.
No, that's pretty good,
like
actually.
semen.
Yeah, I'd eat it.
There's a whole cookbook on Amazon just with semen recipes.
Does it have pizza, though? I'd be kind of... I don't know if it has pizza.
It probably does. You
I'm
can
sure
make
it
pizza
has.
with white sauce,
Yeah.
and I'm sure it makes it in pretty well.
Yeah. You just come in the sauce.
Yeah. It'll make anything a white sauce.
Exactly.
I guess it'll make
I've
red sauce. It'll make red sauce into a pink sauce, though,
Yeah.
because that's how color works.
You would know, as an
I was just
artist.
gonna say CKD, knowing all this shit about color.
There's a couple of things that I know. One of those things is semen, the other things is the color pink.
Okay, this is... Yeah, perfect. How did he not get hit by that fireball? What the fuck?
Dude, you have missed quite a few fireballs this fight. It's been
Yeah,
a
this
rough
is...
time.
This has been bad.
You fucking iframed through it.
Yeah, he did. That was... Okay, that one was a disaster. I was just getting some bad things out of the air. I was absorbing some bad luck, so this time.
Yeah,
that won't
it's
happen.
RNG manipulation, man. This is
It
how the
is.
run works.
Yeah, exactly. It's pseudo RNG. I got the bad RNG out of the way. Okay. Speaking of bad RNG out of the way, let's just go ahead and walk right back to that bonfire.
I'm gonna go. Good luck on Fatty and Beanpole. See you later, fish cakes.
Good night. Is semen art still art? By definition, I
Insert-
think it must be.
Insert I'll ask your mom later joke here.
Yeah, look at the back of your mom's throat and you tell me. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Mom and semen jokes are only funny when Mike tells it. That's what I just learned.
You laughed at me at the joke. But
No, I
it
was
a
just
pity laugh.
speaking from. I thought it was funny, but
Okay.
you know, I'm on a different level than Mike is.
You are.
Not
You're in
necessarily a higher level, just a different one.
A different semen meta.
Yeah.
Speaking of semen, though, y'all seen the new Full House?
What a segue! Oh, perfect.
No, this is gonna come full circle. So,
Okay.
new Full House, like, I don't know, for those
I
who
know
don't
of it. I have
if
not
you guys
watched
know.
it at all.
Netflix bought the rights and rebooted Full House. It is
Yeah.
the most shockingly awful,
Yeah.
painfully awkward, like, everything is so plastic and fake. It comes off almost as a parody.
Is it
It's
not
like
supposed to be a
of
parody?
sitcoms.
I thought it
I
was supposed to be a
don't-
parody. I hope it is.
It doesn't feel on purpose. Maybe it is.
Oh my
Maybe.
god.
I don't know, but it's bad is the thing. And the one joke that made me laugh was the semen joke. It was an awesome semen joke. They were like there was boats involved. I loved it.
There was a
That's-
semen joke in Full House.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty. It was actually kind of dirty, like relatively frequently. There was a lot of sex talk, like not specific. Like the semen joke was like one of the ladies who's old now was asking one of the men who's old now, like, oh, can we have another baby? And he was like, oh, you know that ship has sailed. It sank actually. All seamen lost. He got a second ship.
Got him.
And I was like, oh man, this is such a funny joke. I love it. And then the rest of it was just so sad.
Yeah.
Sad.
I know
I've
exactly
heard
one thing
really
about
awful
it.
things about it.
I've heard mixed things, but the mixed things I heard were from Amber, and she likes different things than I like.
Yeah. Amber would like it.
that is some really good like coded phrasing for my girlfriend has a terrible sense of humor.
She just likes more innocent styles of humor, I guess.
Sure. Yeah,
She
it's
fucking-
the family
isn't she super
friendly
into My Little
shit.
Pony.
What?
Unironically,
Really?
she's a brony, but without the bro.
Oh man. I'm sorry.
Like a phony, a sheeny.
A sheeny.
Yeah, I know exactly one thing about the show, and that's that they apparently told some joke about changing so many diapers that it's like Michelle was 2 little girls, and it's like, it's funny.
And everyone was like, "Oh my god, CKD, you need to listen to this joke."
Man, there was this one part.
Oh, no.
I don't know what the joke was, but they all like one person said something like one of the characters didn't come back because they were like busy running their fashion empire in New York or something, and
Yeah.
then all 15 characters
Oh,
on
yeah.
screen. All 15 characters on screen stop and look at the camera and make the most shit-eating fucking face, and no one gave a shit. Like, the audience gave a half-hearted laugh, and they stood there for like 35 seconds.
I saw that in still images on Twitter, with like the subtitles. I was like,
It
"Oh
was
my
like-
god, this can't be real."
I saw
was
that
like
too. I didn't know that's what that was.
The lowest tier of sitcom laugh, like it was one like big group from the audience just going ah ha 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 ha. And that was all the laugh.
Yeah, it was all the
Stare
idiots
lasted
laughing.
30 seconds. It was the longest stare. It was like they were waiting for it to get funny again.
Oh man. In fairness to them, it is pretty funny to me hearing about it secondhand.
It was. Doxney genuinely wanted me to keep watching because she was like, "Yo, we have to see more. Like this has to be documented." And after I watched the first episode, I was like, "It's been documented. Take notes." It
No,
happened.
do a riff tracks of it. Make millions of dollars. Dude, I need to talk Zen into doing that with me.
There is literally nothing that can be said. You just be two people. You need a face cam for it, so you can just both be like fucking.
Yeah, you just face palming the entire time.
One of you is just like eyes wide open, mouth agape. The other is just like bashing their head with their hands.
Okay.
No, Doxy didn't like it, Larkin. Doxy,
oh god. Yeah, she wanted to experience it.
Yeah, like she was like, this is the worst show that I've ever seen in my whole life, and she wanted to like see how things unfolded and how bad it was because, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm gonna spoil it. So like the thing is, like one of the kids from Full House is now grown up and has some kids, and she like, all of the people who are adults in the old show are now getting old enough to like move on with their lives, and they're all planning on moving out in the first episode, and then they see her like freaking out about being a single mom and trying to deal with these kids on her own, and then they're all like, you know what? We're gonna stay and everything's gonna be great. And then, ta-da, now we have a premise for a show. But then, either some or all of the characters eventually, like, she's like, no, you don't have to stay. And then they decide to go again. And Doxy was convinced that she had to know why the character then flipped back and stayed anyway. And I was like, you really want to know how they contrived this character coming back? Because I don't care. Like, I don't need to know. I don't need to see the outcome of some bad writer's stupid decision. Like, it means nothing to me.
See, it's not that Doxy's into the show. It's that she cares a lot about Full House lore, and she wants to fill in those gaps.
She cares about fucking bad media lore.
Dude, for about like 40 seconds there, I could see the code of Dark Souls, and then I died.
You were getting the hits in, man.
Yeah, for some reason, like, just for a while, it all clicked for me, and then I fucked up once, and I was just like, I couldn't get back out of it.
Yeah, like, you just can't afford to go for that kind of offensive strategy just because of, like, the small chance. Because any small mistake is you dead, so you have to go for a strategy that has no holes in it.
Yeah, like, honestly, what needs to happen is I need to, for fuck's sake. I need to, hit more fireballs than I did. Like, what's happening is, like, he dodges, like, 5-6 fireballs, and I don't have the damage anymore. I need to hit more fireballs, and at that point, like, that'll make the fight way easier. God, this fight.
If there's one thing I
hard,
hope comes
fun.
out of the rebooted Full House, I hope that more old bad sitcoms for kids start coming back.
Yeah, let's remake the Cosby Show. Let's remake the Brady Bunch. Let's just do some gritty reboots of like.
I want like
70s to 90s.
To come back.
Oh god.
Oh fuck,
they get
dude!
Separated again, and then they get reunited again when they're old.
A Kenan and Kel reboot would be unbelievably like that. That would have to be successful almost. Like, there's no way that wouldn't work. Oh man.
It'd be funny too, because as far as I know, Kel still likes Kenan, but Kenan does not like Kel anymore.
Yeah, so there'd just be this subtext to every interaction.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dude, Family Matters, fucking Full House.
Oh, okay.
So bad. Like, I'm having Vietnam flashbacks right now to all of, like, the really specific, really awkward parts.
What does Kel
That
do
was just
now?
The first episode?
I think Kel works at McDonald's now, just like in their hit feature film.
And he makes Good Burger jokes and goes, "Do you remember that?" And people are like, "What?"
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, this is the worst run I've had so far. Everything's fine though.
Okay, so all of this was only in the first episode of that?
Yo,
Mike?
I could probably talk for longer than the first episode was about the first episode. Also, the first episode was like 40-something minutes because they really needed to get it all in there. Like, none of that could have been cut.
Man, I might just have to watch this. I might have to watch this tonight.
They spent the first fucking, like, 10 minutes of the episode. Okay, so I skipped, like, the first, like, 5 minutes, so it might not have been the first 10 minutes, but, like, from, like, 5 minutes in to 15 minutes in, the entire plot line is that one of the daughters who just came back now has an English accent, and it's really forced and bad. And they keep trying to make that funny and trying to make jokes about it, like her saying water instead of water. And they're like, we're not going to give you the water unless you pronounce it water. And she's like, no, I don't want the water. And then fucking some other random character comes back from the old show, and she puts her feet up on the table, and the girl says her catchphrase in an English accent or an American accent, and then her accent is back to normal. Like, Like, she was
Classic Full House, right?
How rude. And then everybody's like, oh, you can talk English again. And she was like, yes, I can. Water.
Oh my god.
And I'm just like, fucking kill yourself.
That was like a
Oh!
roller coaster.
Oh my god, I'm alive! Okay. I didn't
Like
realize
someone
that
who
was
has
alive.
never put a
No, I
pen
wasn't.
on paper before wrote this entire thing. Like, they don't even fully understand what writing is. Like, they're like, what do the symbols mean? And they're just like, just water, man. Just water and water.
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's funny because there's not an R in one of them, and there is an R in the other one.
Oh, God.
No,
it's
but
so
see,
bad.
The punchline is, "This is America. We don't say it like that here."
Yeah,
It's so worth
it's
watching.
Donald
It's
Trump,
so-
the sitcom.
It's so incredibly satisfying to hate it. Like, it feels so good. Like it's like I'm hating the devil or something. Like, I know I'm right, and it's awesome.
It'd be great if it was actually self-aware enough to call in like the actors' personal lives since the last show to this show into question. Like Bob Saget being horribly dirty and one of the daughters being a meth head.
Yo, Bob Saget straight up looks dead though. Like,
Aw.
I forgot who played the dad because it looks like a throat attacking a body that is on screen.
That is the saddest description of a human being I've ever heard. Oh!
And he even sounds
Oh.
like shit. Like, it sounds like he swallowed a bunch of fucking children's toys before every scene. Like, it's I don't know what happened to him in these past couple of years, but it was not healthy.
Yeah, Larkin.
Bob Saget
She's
is
not.
old.
She's not now, but the middle daughter was a meth head for a long time. And the oldest daughter is like super evangelical.
Oh man, there's this whole plot line about one of the daughters is named DJ, and the other daughter became a DJ. So then now this other daughter's calling herself DJ Tanner. And there's this whole long thing throughout the whole episode where she keeps like calling herself DJ Tanner, and the other one's like, that's my name. And it's just like, that is literally the first joke that literally everybody who has ever seen Full House has come up with. Like, they're like, oh, DJ, that's like the person who mixes the mixes.
Oh
It's
no.
so painful. It's so painful.
Oh, I wasn't offering her being evangelical as like being equal to being a meth head. It's just another thing about those people that I knew. But I mean, depending on your stance on certain things, it could be worse. I don't know. I don't judge you.
Man, now I want to watch more of that show. Maybe Doc Sue is right.
I'm super
hated it.
tempted to watch the first episode.
I hated it while I was watching it, but now being able to recount it is so much fun. Just thinking about just like,
Yeah, that's the great thing about shitty media is you get to like think about it and talk about it with other people.
the
who haven't
writers
seen
must
it.
have had some sort of developmental thing. Or something.
Or they just
Not
knew
natural.
like the way we're gonna do this is just make it bad. Then people will talk about it.
And you said yourself when we were talking about comedy
Fair
one
enough.
time that the
Like,
point
I
of
don't
comedy
think-
is to be unexpected, and you didn't expect this.
There
so
you go.
it's
Yeah,
really funny.
you had no idea this was coming.
I expected it to be bad. I didn't expect it to break
Yeah,
my
it-
fucking life.
The number of sick rolls I've done so far this fight.
That's
Feels
a good
good.
point though. Like there's no way I would have recommended just like a
Oh,
normal
no.
ass Full House reboot. Like I wouldn't have been like,
Yeah.
hey, you guys really gotta go watch that sitcom. But now that it's like this one of the most impressively bad things I've ever seen, I'm like, man, you guys should really get a Netflix account real quick.
It's
Sign
pretty.
up now at netflix.com.
It's like when you tell people to watch The Room.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's the point.
Yeah. It's basically how Donald Trump is winning the the Republican nominee or nomination is.
I was also told there were 2 Donald Trump jokes in the first episode alone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was a Donald Trump joke told by a fucking like 8-year-old. Yeah, it was so bad. It was so, I remember. So there was one of the DJ who like mixes was trying to give one of her mixtapes to DJ's kid who's like 8 or 10 years old. She was like, "Here, I have a copy of my mixtapes." And she hands it to all the kids, and she's like, the DJ, the mom of the kids, is like, is there anything like sexually or anything explicit on those? And the other one's like, she like takes them back, and the kid's like, Mom, why can't I have these? I already know all the bad words. And he's like, poop, stupid, and Donald Trump. And I'm like, yeah, you got him, buddy.
Oh man. Yeah, I need to watch this now. This is... Dude, yeah, I really...
Donald Trump is going to be the name of my first single.
Okay, so a long time ago, Zen and I were going to do, like, a riff track series of terrible movies, and then it got put on hold because he had a bunch of shitty shit happening. Like,
Yeah.
his mom died of cancer and stuff, and we just didn't have time to do anything except for our established series. But now that's over, and we haven't gotten back to that shit yet, but... I should talk to him about doing a riff tracks of Fuller House. I have a feeling that would be comedy gold.
An entire series watched through.
Yeah.
Take that claim to fame.
That would be pretty great.
Copyright claim to fame. Am I right?
You
Heyo!
are
Content
right.
ID.
Because YouTube. Right, guys? You can clap now.
I can, but will I?
Please clap.
Okay. Oh, okay, I fucked up so bad. Dropped my shield right before I got hit, which is not how you do it. Oh, no!
Man, you're sitting here with like 3 Estus, 2 Fireballs, and half an Ornstein to kill.
Yeah, it's not looking great this time. I'll try. At the very least, I can learn something out of the rest of this fight.
Yeah.
Oh! I just walked into a lightning spear. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't learn, but I did fuck up.
Oh, that must have been what happened. Maybe that's what happened. Like, maybe...
No, but there was
you were
not...
killing-
Dude, there was not a lightning spear in existence. It was invisible if it existed.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe you
Yeah.
were like, as you were killing Ornstein before the cutscene, he was throwing a lightning spear.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
sure
you
that's
threw
what
the
happened. It was just ridiculous. It also... It didn't
no
hit
idea.
me... It didn't hit me in the cutscene. It hit me several seconds into, like, resuming gameplay.
Did it? Oh, I didn't remember it that clearly. I thought it was like the cutscene started and like as soon as you started running towards you, you got hit by nothing.
No. It was at least like 2 or 3 seconds in. Okay, that was a mistake.
Maybe the cutscene made it vanish, but it was still like technically there or something.
What is Smo doing?
Just chilling.
Yeah, Smo's just not involved in that fight for a little while, which was handy.
Sounds like Ornstein's thing.
Yeah, right? It's like, I don't know, guys. The Geneva Convention is pretty clearly against this kind of conflict. I have no Estus left. I don't want to pop humanity because I know I'm going to fucking die anyway. So
Yeah,
I'm
this
just...
is a kind of shitty run to try to spend humanity on. I don't know if I'd want
Yeah.
to spend humanity without being on Smo stage, unless you were like right there.
Yeah, definitely. All of these people haven't acted since like 1992, says Larkin. Alright, I'm gonna go refresh my drink one more time. I
don't think anybody but Bob Saget, or not Bob Saget, Steve Winter Comedy, anybody but John Stamos did any acting since then.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Man, I'm so done drinking raspberry lemonade, but I'm so not done not standing up. So it's like, I'll keep drinking raspberry lemonade as long as this jug is here. Because that's not requiring me to stand up and get water.
Yeah, I know exactly how that goes.
I used to keep a giant pitcher of water on my desk. It was wonderful. That was way back in like the DDC days, like the real DDC, Dark Souls 1 shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I would always fill up my water while I was hanging out, and people would be like, "Lol, are you peeing?" And I was like, "No, I'm filling my water."
I hope you said it just like that.
Yeah, I said it like a big stupid idiot. Like I say everything. This is how I talk, and nobody ever believes me no matter what I say.
That's true.
Be like, Doxy likes PBR, and you guys are like, "You're gonna have to run over an old lady to prove it."
Well, nobody can say that you didn't try to run over that old lady to prove it.
I feel like you guys really overreacting to that.
I don't know as much as she did.
You guys got so uncomfortable when I was driving. Like, you guys would be like, man, somebody could really get hurt. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? Every now and then I drive the wrong way down a one-way road, or I'm on the wrong side of the road. But other than that, we were fine.
Or you're going so fast up the parking garage that you're squeaking on every turn.
Yo, Idubbbz was so scared. Like, I'd never seen Idubbbz break character except when I was driving up that parking ramp, and he was like, yo, man, we could really get hurt today.
I've heard stories.
At that point?
Nah, he was sober as a fucking.
No, in the trunk.
Oh, he was in the trunk? Yeah, no, he was in the trunk.
Okay.
He was in the trunk, and you're fucking squealing around turns in a parking garage. Yeah, I can understand that being scary.
It was a giant, like,
oh my god,
like the whole parking garage was.
You know what?
Like
Just
one,
fucking
like,
end
little
me.
Circle.
Just end my
It was
life.
this perfect circle. How could you not speed up the perfect circle? Just circle after circle.
I mean, you're going around a turn, so I don't understand why you feel like speeding up is the thing to do there.
Does Idubbbz ever break character? When he fears for his life, he becomes shockingly human.
we
just
saw
point a
it
gun at his head, you'll see it.
Yeah, Larkin, it is weird. Like, I see his face all over the place now.
Oh my god, just fucking end me. I don't care. I don't want to go into the fucking Ornstein Smoke fight without full Estus. I'm continually getting hit mid-roll.
And it's frustrating, too, because they took off without taking a picture of all of us, and then they finally got the picture at the airport when I wasn't there. So when I tell people, yeah, we hung out at... Yeah, and so I tell people, yeah, I hung out with Idubbbz at PAX. He was a cool guy, and they don't believe me because I have no proof.
You really don't believe you?
Yeah, like, who gets to hang out with Idubbbz? You know, not the common man. Not the humble graphic artist.
Now.
He is pretty famous. He's doing pretty well now that he ditched the whole lame-ass Let's Play thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is he doing now?
Generally, like, unboxes weird stuff. He does, like...
the Kickstarter crap.
Scathing reviews of Kickstarters, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Internet reactionary kind of stuff.
Gotcha. I've thought about starting like a video game news thing, but I'm too lazy to start it.
Yeah, I did a really fun video game news thing for like 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You did. It was
more
like
work than it was worth.
Yeah, it was like some sort of like super fat. I can't remember what you called it. It was a clever name.
It was 4-minute game news.
Yeah, I remember.
4-minute game news.
I would cover like 15 new releases and like 30 news stories in the course of 4 minutes, and it was like the idea was like nobody was doing gaming news in video format, and anybody that was doing it was like doing like 20-minute long like personal opinion shit. And
Yeah.
I was like, this could totally be done in like 2 minutes, and you could get all your news and get out of there. And it cost like 4 hours a week to do. So I got kind of burnt out on it. After
Yeah,
that.
4 hours
Like,
a week is many hours.
It is a couple hours. It's like it was a
Especially
time.
when you have
That's like an
games-
hour a day for 4 days.
Well, I can't do it a day at a time. 'Cause I
I know,
get
I'm
all the
just kidding.
stories at the end of the week.
I'm just kidding.
But, you know, it was at the same time that I was starting to pick up streaming and stuff. I just couldn't spend that much time on non-work related stuff, and it was
Yeah.
like that or one of my streams, and I was
Totally.
enjoying streaming more. Like that felt a lot more like work. 'Cause there was a
Yeah.
lot of like, I'd have to write out a script, and it took lots and lots of takes to say everything quickly without like tripping over my words. And
That's the thing,
that was a
though,
lot of
like-
what did it was like, I wanted
Oh,
to. I didn't want to read like ridiculously quickly, but I wanted to read like swiftly, and it was really hard because I'm bad at like reading aloud. So it was just like really frustrating to try to read the script out.
Huh. Yeah, I've done a
made it
few
kinda tedious.
like I've done a few speech videos where I decide that somebody needs to make a video about like X issue, and I'll just like write a speech and read it out. And pretty typically I get it on first or second try. Like that's the sort of thing I'm good at. I was in speech and debate in high school. Like that's my wheelhouse. Just like read a thing. So I've always
I can't
enjoyed
read
doing
for
that
shit.
sort of thing. You really can't. Also, the thing is, like, I have a big disdain for my audience, so doing something like a Let's Play or a stream, like, it's the temptation is overwhelming to just be like, you guys are all fucking idiot assholes for watching me.
That's exactly what people like Maddox and Yahtzee Croshaw do. There's a market for that.
Oh, I know. I'm 100% kidding, by the way. No, I like people who like to watch me. They're becoming rarer, which is an issue.
You love to hate them.
I love to hate them, but I love to like them more. I just love them to exist so that I can direct emotions at them. Dude,
Green
look at
just
this.
likes that there are people.
Yeah,
he just likes that there are people in the world that exist.
You know what? That's actually true. Like, a lot of people are really misanthropic in the way that, like, they hate interacting with people. Like, especially people in, like, you know, lines of work like mine, where I'm dealing with customers. I'm like, but I actually enjoy that shit. Like, I really enjoy, like, making somebody's day by making their experience a good one. I'm a good customer service guy.
Okay, fuck.
I know you don't. That's why you're not on Steam anymore.
I would fucking roll up on someone's house, fucking knock on their door, give them like 30 seconds, and out there in 30 seconds, I drop them out of there.
Yeah, I've gotten into long conversations with people I deliver pizza to, because it's like,
really?
Yeah, it's better than going back to the fucking store and like taking pizzas out of the oven. Oh my god! Ornstein with the fucking wombo! I can't. I've never seen him do that before. Holy, he one-shot. Oh no, I just spilled some whiskey and coke. I have napkins here. I'm very sentimentally attached to my desk because my friend made it. I don't want to stain it with shitty, like, sugar water. Sorry, everybody. Alright. Yeah, Ornstein fucked me up there. That was bad.
That's wild. Maybe if you'd had a long conversation with him, he would have changed his mind.
By the way, hopefully my webcam has stayed consistently, like, not in a stupid place. I've been trying to stay still, but, you know, when you're playing a video game, sometimes you just move around.
Yeah, it's been more or less fine. There was a while there where you were kind of slouched down pretty low, but it wasn't exactly a problem.
That's good.
Yeah. Every time I've looked over, I can see you.
That's good. I just got a new chair that, like, has pretty substantial, like, lean back range, and when I'm leaning back, like, a completely different webcam angle is required.
Yeah.
So I've been trying not to lean back. I've just been...
Doxy complained at me one night for that exact thing. She's like, you need to move your cam down, and I'm like, I'm not, no. You can just deal with seeing only part of me. I'm comfortable. We're not recording anything. It's fine.
Good Ornstein RNG.
I didn't say you can deal with anything. What I actually said was, nah.
What the fuck? Dude, my dude was locked onto Ornstein, threw a fireball in the opposite direction of where Ornstein was. Oh man, I thought he, like, auto-adjusted. That was the shittiest throw that I've ever seen a Dark Souls character make.
I think there's, like, a point of no return in the
yeah, I think so
you can't
too.
Correct anymore.
I
Like,
think
you were
so.
already too wound up.
It was so far off though. It was like it wasn't even close.
He ended up straight behind you.
Oh man. Oh, there's a... What do I need? I need the Bellowing Dragon Crest ring. I think that's what I need. Yeah, we need to go back. After this fight, we're gonna go back and we're gonna figure out some things that are gonna help us with the fight. Because obviously, we don't have what it takes to beat the Ornstein spell. Unless I beat him this time. Actually, like, things are going really well this time, so I shouldn't call the cart before the horse. That's not the phrase at all, but I'm going to use it.
Yeah, you call the pizza place so that they deliver pizza and have a nice long conversation with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Make your day.
I like talking to people. It's fun.
I can't even fathom the situation in which that happens. Like, I
Wait,
was like...
Really?
I was, like, pleasant to my customers, but I can't imagine, like, how a conversation would be stricken up while they're, like, giving me $10 for a fucking sandwich.
Okay, well, imagine, like... It's actually, like, their house is in a ridiculous place. Because I live in a rural area. Like, the house numbers don't always make sense, so sometimes I have to call the customer and be like, yo, I can't find your fucking house, like, where is it? And then we can talk about it and laugh about it together, like, wow, the numbering sure is ridiculous on this street, right? You know, and that's a common conversation starter. Or like, I got the pizza there really fast and I can talk about how that happened, or I got it there really slow and I can talk about how that happened.
Yeah, weird, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. In that situation, it's just like you walk up and give you money. You're like, sorry, it took kind of a while. I ran into some traffic, and they're like, yep, you know how cars are. Sometimes there's a lot of them, and I'm like, kill yourself. Goodbye.
See, that's your mistake. You don't tell them to kill themselves.
I'm seeing a theme with these problems.
Okay. Can I get back? Oh, right. You opened the gate, dude. I'm drunk. That's probably part of why I'm like. If I just let this run sleep and picked it up again when I hadn't had any alcohol, I could probably beat Orange Santa Smoke. But as it is, we need to go back in time, get ourselves higher level Pyromancy Flame, and God damn it, what was the other thing that we needed?
Well, are you aware you're running towards the boss right now?
No, but this is where you need to go. You need to open the door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't get out without opening the door.
That's, you know, you dropped some fat stacks on me there. I'll get them
Damn.
up.
Go.
Yeah, this is exactly how my I think it was my 2-time speed run went. Like,
It
I got
was.
to Orange Santa Smoke. It was
I
a
remember
gauntlet,
that.
and then after a while, you guys convinced me to be like, all right, maybe go back for toys.
Yeah, what was it that I recommended to you? I remember, I'm sure it was me. I don't remember what I told you to
Yeah,
get.
I'm pretty sure it was you as well. I think we just went to Ghost Town to get plus 15, and I think
Yeah!
also to get the Rite of Kindling so we could get more Estus. And then we
That's
just fucking
right.
we had the damage to just fucking kill the shit out of him. We didn't even need the extra Estus. It didn't turned out. Like, I beat him like first try basically. Like the first try I got like insta one shot right as soon as I went in there, but the next try I fucking wrecked him.
Alright, you're exciting me with this talk of extra kindling. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You'll get some extra souls for your Pyromancy Flame by going down there too, so you won't like have to fucking farm or anything.
Well, we're not going to be able to warp is the issue.
Fuck off, Larkin,
Yeah,
you fat sack of trash.
It's not too bad of a run to just run back up, or even
It's pretty hard to run back up from down there.
like,
Oh,
but
well,
you'd,
from
you'd
the catacombs.
bone out from Pinwheel.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like you just have to walk back from the catacombs.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Okay. So, let's rest at this bonfire so I don't get teleported all the way back to Orange Santa Smoke. And then we need Rite of Kindling. What else was I gonna do? I swear to fucking God I was gonna do something else. Higher level Pyromancy Flame. Oh my God. Chat, remind me.
Activate
Marley
chat.
is smelly and weird. I don't know if that's the case. I do like to troll Marley though. I was
At
doing this
least
thing
probably not
for a
smelly.
while. I haven't smelled her. I can't speak to that.
Yeah, I can't. I just don't. She doesn't strike me as a smelly person. Weird, I don't know. But
She probably
the
smells
smelly
like
part,
cigarettes.
I would probably bet against.
I bet she smells like cigarettes. I would bet money on that.
Yeah, I guess there's that. I don't really like the smell of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Marley, I tried. You might be smelly.
Oh, hey, Marley's here. Hi, Marley.
Yeah, I said hi, but you guys were talking about the game.
Yeah, the game is more important than Marley.
Yeah,
She knows
that's
that.
why I
That's
didn't
a
keep
fact.
repeating
She
myself.
understands. Green, stop DMing me, you butt fuck.
Stop being
DMing
such a
her
butt fuck.
videos of you butt fucking stuff.
Where am I? I just made the biggest mistake of my life, and I'm alive.
Oh God, what are you doing? You can
No!
get here. Oh no, maybe not.
Oh, what? Whoa. What?
I was reading
Oh,
chat.
oh my God.
Smooth jump.
Oh, there you go.
You're right. Yeah, no, that was my new speedrun strat that you guys were previewing there, but I had to die so that nobody steals it from me before I get my PB with it. So, sorry.
Smell like cigs and expensive perfume. If there's one thing I know about cigarettes, it's that they overpower every other smell.
Not expensive perfume. Expensive perfume, like, it's designed to pierce your nasal capacity.
I guess that's fair.
I don't know. I feel like
I don't know if
the
that's
smell
true.
of cigarettes is not necessarily like so strong it overwhelms everything else, but just like my smelling stuff will be uncomfortable as long as I can smell cigarettes. So even if I'm also smelling something really nice, I'll just still be like, ugh, cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Like I can
sensitive
still
to
recognize
this.
other smells, but I'd just be like, fuck my nose.
I'm pretty sensitive to the smell
I'll
of
fuck your
cigarettes,
nose
so it kind of
regardless
overrides
of the
other smells for me.
situation. This is such a foreign conversation to me because I actually have, like, a completely shit sense of smell. Like, I
So do I,
cannot
but
smell
cigarettes still get me.
I actually kind of like
Yeah.
the smell of cigarettes because Doxy smoked when we met, so now I have a sort
Aw.
of nostalgic smell of cigarettes.
That's adorable. Oh, fuck. That was a weird path that jump took.
Putting suit anyway. Boyfriend says I'll make him puke if I smell like cigs when we visit RIP. Okay.
You talking about Bananasaurus Rex?
So-
He'll puke
so
regardless.
mean.
That guy,
He's just like, if you're smoking, I will puke.
yeah. Bananasaurus Rex is just a whiner, dude. You have to teach him the ways of the world.
You should spank him.
Yeah.
While smoking.
Just explain to him that dating you is like playing I Want to Be the Guy. Like, he just has to figure it out.
Sometimes those apples are going to fly up, and he has to learn how to compensate for that.
Doxy,
Didn't know
you
Doxy
didn't.
smoked?
How
Are
did you
fucking
not know
kidding me?
that?
She smokes on she vapes on stream.
Yeah.
That's
Why
why
do you think
vapes.
she vapes? Do you think she vapes just because she wanted to be more of a douchebag? She's trying to
mean-
quit smoking.
You know,
It
like
is
a lot
risky.
of
People do that now.
a lot of teens these days are just starting
Yeah.
vaping, as
Like,
if
they
it's
didn't
like
smoke
a thing
before,
that you
they
should
just,
do.
They'd get a vape.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I know
It's
lots
super
of
weird.
people. I like don't know personally, but I know of a lot of people who either started smoking fucking electronic cigarettes with nicotine in them and got addicted just because they thought it would be cool.
Yeah.
And also people who smoke it without nicotine just for fun, just for like the flavor.
Yeah, just to
look
fuck
cool.
their lungs up. They're just like, whatever, I don't care. Popcorn
People
lung?
vape.
That sounds great.
Larkin, a ton of people do vape just to vape. Not a lot of people in like the 28 to 30 plus range vape just to vape.
Yeah, she's
Like,
a little
that's
bit
a
old to be a fucking dumbass.
Oh fuck. Is she
Idiots
though?
under
I
25
feel
do
like
that.
I'm not saying that she should be a fucking dumbass, but I'm saying a lot of people in her age group are.
A lot of people are.
There's
but-
certainly, it's an intellectually stunted generation for sure. But it's in different ways. I don't know. I'd be pretty surprised. That's like sort of on the top end of the kind of, like at that age you sort of more or less learned that trying to fit in is a lost cause, and that's why people vape. They're like, hey, the cool kids vape. Maybe if I vape, I will suddenly become cool. But unfortunately, they're still ugly after they vape. So
I will say I do personally know a friend of mine who is a little did buy an e-cig, and he doesn't smoke, and he's generally a smart dude, so there is an exception to this.
It's a weird
smart people want to fit in too.
thing.
But it doesn't have the nicotine in it. He does it for like, I don't know, it's like mint or something flavored. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think he did
just
it
to fuck
'cause he
his
was
lungs
bored.
up. Just because, like, there hasn't been the studies that there have been on cigarettes to tell him definitively that he's gonna fuck his life up.
Like, when he pulled it out, I gave him this look like, what? And he just kind of moved past it right away.
Rex is gonna puke on me. I'll fuck your nose, daddy. That is the grossest sentence I've ever heard in my whole life. Please don't fuck my nose or call me daddy.
That's not very nice. You can
Calling
call
people
whoever you
daddy
want
is like, that's Marley's thing now.
It is Marley's thing.
Yeah, I don't get the
I
daddy
wanted to
meme.
stop.
It seems weird.
It's because,
because-
people started calling Larkin daddy, which is hilarious and terrifying.
Yeah, and one day on Twitter, she was like, I don't get the daddy thing. And then Chaos was like, you don't get the daddy thing? And then she was like, I'll call you daddy. And then from there, it just snowballed.
Yeah, he was like, I'll give you the daddy thing. The daddy thing is my penis.
And then we all laughed because Chaos is penis.
What level is
Why
my
is it shaped like a
weapon
pretzel?
at? Oh,
So weird.
I want to unequip that. Oh, it's plus 10.
Stronghold daddy is probably a aggressive
Oh!
sentence. I don't think so.
No.
I
really
just
don't think
remembered that I want to
Yeah,
go.
wrong old daddy. That's fine. You know, I could spank to that.
Yeah. Everybody goes wrong hole daddy sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright, I remembered the other thing I wanted to do while we're back in, like, real Dark Souls land. I want to go and get the very large ember.
Yes, we talked about that.
Yeah, I know we did, but then I forgot, and I couldn't remember what the other thing we wanted here was. And that's the thing that I couldn't
Got
remember.
stuck in a rage hole over there in Anne Orlando.
Rex also dislikes when I call him daddy. Doxy hates it when I sarcastically like refer to myself as daddy to her.
Doxy doesn't like a lot of things.
Yeah, and then but she doesn't know me well enough. Like she fucking that just makes me want to do it. Like I'll be like, come over to daddy, and she'll be like, oh, don't call me daddy. My daddy calls me pumpkin. And I'll be like, come here, pumpkin. It's like she's encouraging me.
That's the confusing thing, though, because she does know that. Deep inside, she knows that's how it'll go, and she still does it. It's like
women,
she likes to tempt fate.
Women are complex creatures, man.
Yeah, if you asked a woman what she wanted, she'd say a faster horse. But what she really wants is a car. Bitches, am I right?
Yeah, she wants a horseless carriage. We got your core of an iron golem. Not gonna use that. 12,000 souls. To think that some people would waste this by just holding it in their inventory. Alright.
Fools.
Oh, this guy does go up to plus 15, it looks like.
Goodbye. Come back.
Yeah,
Plenty of
she'll
dudes
like
like
she'll
me
like
called that. It
ascend
does-
your
Does he have a
pyromancy claim to like
mustache?
who? Rex?
No, the pyromancy man.
No.
He kind of does.
Wait, does he?
He looks like he has a really silly mustache at this angle, but then when you look at it closer, it's like not as blatant. He
He's
just
got,
has a
like,
5
he's
o'clock
just, like,
shadow.
Scruffy.
Yeah.
He's scruffy.
Yeah, it
He's
looked
scruffy
for a
everywhere,
moment
not
like
just
he
in
had a
the stash
crazy
location.
mustache. Green, remember to get your Estus flask reinforced. Do I have another? Oh yeah, I totally killed the. Oh man, I forgot to
You
use
killed
that.
the fucking firekeeper and never
Yeah.
fucking shoot her.
Oh, that was stupid. Good call, Larkin. Thank you. Alright, that is not enough souls, but use this one. There it is. Those are my only qualities for a girlfriend. What, remembering to get your Estus flask reinforced?
He has simple needs.
Yeah. I mean, I'm into that. If my girlfriend will reinforce my Estus flask, I'm
Where are you
gonna...
off to?
Yeah, I'm into that. If
Is
you
that
know
what
what
you
I
guys call
mean, guys. Alright, what do we do first? Okay, so right now we have almost no souls. We have 676. We're going to first reinforce our Estus flask, as our friend Larkin has told us to do. And then we're going to run down and kill Pinwheel. And we're probably going to die a couple of times doing this, but that's going to give us Rite of Kindling. That's going to give us 15 more Estus, which has actually been a major problem in the Orange Xena Smoke fight. I often get to the point where I just run out of Estus. So that'll be nice to have. I wonder if I can beat Pinwheel at this point. It would be really sad if I died to Pinwheel.
No, you can totally fucking kill Pinwheel.
I mean, I know I can, but
Like,
will
you're
I?
not gonna get stronger though. Like,
Yeah,
what-
that's
what is gonna
exactly the
improve?
thing. Yeah, I've never
I guess you're
done...
gonna get a better weapon.
No, I'm not. This is the weapon.
Well, you're gonna get plus 15.
That's true. Oh, yeah, maybe I should have gone to New Londo first. I don't know.
Man, I have died to Pinwheel an embarrassing amount of times.
Me too, yeah.
Because the
Why
thing
was
is, I
everyone giving me
always...
shit the one time I died to Pinwheel, like fucking whatever ridiculous run. I
Well,
was
because
doing.
it's
Because
funny,
it's funny.
to laugh at people who died at Pinwheel, but in reality, everyone's done it. It's like...
Yeah.
It's
'Cause he's a
like
boss that
not being
requires
able
you
to get an erection during sex. It's like, everybody laughs about it, but, you know, it's happened to everybody.
Like, he's...
Damn it,
Except for me.
We were doing the silence.
No, I know.
How could you not have known we were doing the silence?
I did know. I couldn't stop my mouth from moving. Is the thing.
That
You
is.
fuck. I can't believe. There was only 2 of us. That was so easy.
I've got something that'll stop your mouth from moving. It's my
See, I was gonna do
non.
You can't get those anymore.
I was gonna say it's my non-erect penis.
Just flop my flaccid dick around in your mouth.
But yeah, Pinwheel's a boss that, like, you have to fight him differently, because every other boss is like wait and see, but if you wait and see with Pinwheel, he just bombards you with 1 billion fireballs.
Oh shit, where do we want to go? Like this way? Yeah, there we go. And then
I don't
we
know, I've
wanna
never been much of a wait and see kind of guy.
Right, I don't have enough Estus.
That had to have been
Yeah.
what happened, because if you wait and see, that's when he splits into 3. Like, he's so easy because
No!
you can just run up and murder him right away.
Fucking Lurmington.
Oh my god. Doesn't happen to me because I'm smart and I've remained a virgin. Are you
earned
cool
those
youth pastor
sunglasses.
on Twitter?
I love that Twitter
Muddin'
account.
for Jesus. I used to love it a lot more, but it started reusing jokes. I still follow it because every once in a while, like, it's funny, like, 1 in 10 times, but when it's funny, oh man.
Yeah, I don't follow it. I get snippets when you retweet it, and that's what I
Yeah.
love.
They are great. Oh!
So
okay.
really, I'm getting the choice tweets filtered through you.
Being a virgin makes you smart? Yeah, you wouldn't understand, Marla.
Yeah, haven't you seen that episode of Seinfeld where they just stop having sex and they get really smart, except for Elaine stops having sex and she gets stupider? That's how it works. Genders, am I right?
I don't remember that episode of Seinfeld.
Yeah, there's an episode where George
Really?
stops having sex and starts to focus on things and becomes like crazy smart, and then Elaine can't focus on anything.
Weird. Oh god. Okay. No, no, no. Oh my god, I'm dead! No! Skeletons! They trapped me in a corner. I couldn't go in any direction. Oh my god! They're so strong! Okay, everything's fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I've just had a lot of alcohol. I know you were. You still weren't smart then. I understand.
Everybody point and laugh at Marley. She was a virgin at one point.
She was a virgin and she still wasn't smart, so having sex doesn't change anything.
Only losers are ever virgins.
No one is worthy of my enlightened self. I can't tell if Lurmington is like an actual evangelicist who's somehow found our stream or he's trolling. Either way, he's a great person. Okay,
trolling.
he's trolling. Fucking mayonnaise. That is the greatest thing. Okay, we want to go this way. Then we want to drink the Estus. Please.
You've had
Please
enough.
clap. And then we want to... God, where do I go? Where's the fucking... Here it is. We want to go... No! That's not it at all! God damn it! Dude, I can't remember how to rush the catacombs. It's been so long since
Just
I've
go
done
through
this.
the Titanite demon route.
What? No, that's crazy, dude. You have to aggro, like, 4 times as many bone wheels and a Black Knight.
The Black Knight is never a problem. You just shield and walk away. The
I-
bone wheels could be a
Dude-
problem.
Dude, I'm level 1. Do you know how much stamina I have? If that guy hits me once, my stamina is gone and I'm, like, staggered for 50,000 years.
The shield is just a precaution. He probably won't hit you.
No, it's super easy. I just need to remember where the place that I jump is. Rip
can't
skeletons,
remember
by the way.
I always do the blacksmith route, or the Titanite demon route, because it's just easier to remember.
Dude, I can never remember where the fuck the blacksmith is. Okay. You just go away.
He's just down the swirly hole.
What swirly hole?
You know.
I don't
There's
know.
a swirly hole. Well, then you
I-
definitely don't know where he is, because he's down the swirly hole.
That's exactly
There's like
the problem
There's a
that I have.
rotating circle of stairs that goes down. It also goes
Dude.
up, I guess, depending on what direction you're walking.
Where do I jump? Is it here? I think it's here.
Never
Yeah.
seen somebody so passionate about a smiley face. Don't you ever fucking smiley face with a nose at me ever again. Fucking ever.
Fucking noses are the most bad manner bullshit on smiley faces.
That's true.
Okay, this is a scary pit to jump into. Like a million... No! No! I just want to go to Pinwheel. Leave me alone. Okay, okay,
Oh,
okay. Everything's fine.
Is it?
It is fine.
You're in. Oh god, the diving. Why?
Do you not understand how bad I am at this game?
I'm learning slowly.
I'm sure that's a torturous
Just like
exercise
you.
for you. Oh god. Heyo. I'm pretty good at Dark Souls. I'm not very good at Dark Souls Soul Level 1 runs yet. Okay, that's the real Pinwheel. Oh my god, there's so many of them! Dude, I'm gonna die to Pinwheel. There's no question. I'm fucking dead. There's like 16 Pinwheels in this fucking room. No! Okay, we need to kill some of these. Okay, that's the real one. We just... He has too much
Yeah,
health.
this is what happens.
This
This
is
is the most exciting pinwheel fight I've ever seen.
I know, right? I've never seen him do this. He's made so many.
Yeah, I've never seen him get more than 3. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's so many. Okay, holy fuck, he's still making more. Look at this. This is a shit show.
He's just making more pinwheels, so he's immune to pinwheels.
I know.
Get over this.
Yeah, we have been over this, you're right. Okay, okay, we're down to 1 pinwheel. 2 pinwheels. Get out of here, you fucking... Oh, no! Not like this. No! Not like that, either!
I want to fucking get a sped up version of this fight with the Benny Hill music playing. You running around fucking hitting one dude at a time.
I do so little damage to him. I can't have like 15 pinwheels shooting at me while I'm killing Pinwheel. Okay.
You can two-hand your weapon.
I
Not
could
really,
two-hand
like,
my weapon.
Attacking. Like you're rolling.
He is
when you
attacking.
have it. Well, like but you're rolling them. You're not shielding them anyway.
I am shielding them sometimes.
All right.
Oh shit, that was a big attack. I'm out of Estus. No! No, just kill him. Okay, now he's like close enough to dead that I need to just focus him down. Oh god. Dude, if I die to
His last
Pinwheel,
words. You
well,
gotta
I don't know
after
which
battling
one.
him for like a half hour.
Kill him! Kill him! No! Oh my god, where is he? Where's he? He's gone! Yes! Success. Rite of Kindling acquired. Alright, and now we don't want to end up like setting our spawn back here, so we want to Homeward Bone out of this place. Use item. Nope. I meant yes.
I also made that mistake the first time I killed Pinwheel. I killed him super early and then set my spawn, and then I was fucked. Yeah,
that is... It is so hard to get back out of here. Man, that was
Yeah.
the worst Pinwheel fight I've ever had in my life. Oh, man. Green, you're too scared of the Pinwheel. Dude, did you see how scary that dude was? I was out of Estus. Everything was colluding against me. There were like 15 Pinwheels at one point. What are you supposed to do? Like, of course, one pinwheel is not hard. 15 pinwheels is a nightmare scenario. That was a good pinwheel fight. I'm happy with that. It was funny. God fucking...
You spill more stuff?
I died.
Oh, even worse. Oh, even worse.
I wasn't hitting him fast enough. I was hitting every pinwheel in the room. Like, my average pinwheel hits per second must have been very high. I get, like, what am I supposed to do against a skeleton that's gonna respawn if I kill it? It's bullshit. Alright, got my pinwheel souls back. Okay, I need to kill this man. Yeah, there we go. Just turn him into dust, and then he'll respawn. Oh, that guy doesn't even respawn. Oh, duh, because I killed the fucking... Okay. Alright, I'm just stupid is what's happening. Let's just ignore that, chat. Let's just move on. Let's just be mature about this. What is that tree? Is that the Great Hollow? So low res. It's like looking at a blown up, like, 300 by 200 JPEG. I do love the fact that you can see shit from far away in Dark Souls 1, though.
I don't know that I ever noticed that was there.
Me neither. I think that's the Great Hollow. I think that's the tree.
I think it probably is.
Yeah. The tree with the base in the Great Swamp. Okay. So we have 15 Estus. No, 20 Estus now. That's going to be a big difference in the Ornstein Smoke fight. Next up, we need the Ember. Dude, I totally should have gotten the fucking Ember first so I could use the Pinwheel Souls to fucking upgrade my weapon. That's fine.
Did you already spend all your consumables?
No, I have a bunch more consumables, but
Yeah, you're fine.
yeah, it's just shitty, like, losing 15 souls for no reason, and it's very likely I'm gonna lose these. Ghost Band is scary, man.
It's pretty scary sometimes. There's ghosts, but you know, they're dead.
He really... Wait, what's going on with the hamster?
It's
Rex is
T-Rex.
basically a
That's what
hamster.
he looks like.
Yeah, I'd believe that.
He looks a little hamster-esque.
He's like 30% hamster, 70% nerd.
But all man.
Sounds like a title to a really weird niche rap album.
It sounds like the title to a fucking, like, Amazon erotic novel.
Oh yeah, it does.
Wait, oh god, I used that transient curse at the wrong point. That's fine, though. Good night, Larkin. I hope your head feels better.
Yeah, someone fuck his nose for him.
Yeah. Or let him fuck your nose with his head.
That might work.
It might work. Hey, 2 transient curses right off the bat. Excellent.
After a while, that series of smiley faces starts to look like frowny faces with a mole on its lip. That's all I see, like halfway through the first line. It's just all mole faces.
We have to kill the sealer, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an easy kill, though. You can probably, if you two-hand, you can probably kill him before he can do anything, like just stagger him to death.
Yeah. I was just remembering that that was a thing that had happened. I don't think you should, like, I'm so disinclined to kill innocent Dark Souls NPCs for no reason in particular. It's just, like,
Yeah,
not
I love
something
it.
I'm
Like,
used to doing.
anybody that's non-essential, like, I'll fucking kill this guy even if I already have the Lord Vessel. Like, he's just fucking... he's a thing that I can end.
He can cure your curse. If you get cursed.
Cure my own damn curse.
Yeah, that's
The
true.
souls that I killed him with for.
Hey, Cacpix. How you doing? I am
Show me some pics
indeed
of your
streaming.
cack.
Yeah. I don't endorse that. That's gonna get me banned from Twitch.
I'll fall on my sword. I'll take the second ban. They might give me 3 strikes.
they might. They won't definitely do it. They're just like...
In the email, it says that generally the first... I can't remember the exact phrasing. But basically they were like, you get 2 or 3 strikes, unless it's really bad. So it's a little up in the air. If I were to re-offend this soon, it'd probably be looking pretty bad. It's been like a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm guessing it depends on how blatant it is that you're just not following the rules.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
for sure. Like last time, it was like clearly me.
It was a whoops. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like me not knowing for sure where the rules end and the penis began. And if I were to do it again, then like there'd be no way that it would be an accident.
Sure.
Like maybe if I played a game that happened to have a sex scene that I didn't see coming or something, they'd drop another 24-hour on me. But I don't think anything remotely similar to the last incident could happen again without me losing forever.
So maybe no streaming Bone Town.
Oh, Bone Town was never gonna happen on stream. Maybe some Pornhub Let's Plays, but
Oh man.
I wonder if I could get away with
Big
streaming
fat
just
movie.
the audio of Bone Town and my commentary and face cam.
I would watch it. I would watch
I
the
think
shit
that'd be
out
fun.
of it.
I would
Oh,
have to
God.
describe everything in great detail. The
No!
game has very much detail to describe.
I can't believe I got hit there. These ghosts are relentless.